Hi friends, hope you are all good. It's been a long time since our last video, sorry for that. In this episode, I am going to tell you a mythological story. A lot of time my foreigner friends and non-Bengal friends used to ask me like, hey, you guys used to organize Durga Puja every year, right? So is there any particular story behind that? After several times telling the mythological story of Mother Goddess Durga, I thought it's better retelling the story through my channel and share with you all. So before going to the main content, I would like to let you know that I used to create engaging travel documentaries packed with history and mythology and so on. So if you are the first time viewer of my channel, please check the other travel videos, and if you like my content, please consider subscribing my channel and spread the words to support me. So without any further ado, let me tell you the legends of Mahishasura. The story comes from Markandeya Purana, which is a sacred Hindu text. According to that, a long time ago, Rambha, the king of Asuras, and Princess Shyamala, a demon cursed to be a buffalo, fell in love. Their son was named Mahishasura. Mahishasura possessed the ability to change forms at will, a power he used later to battle the Devas in heaven. But the Devas chased him away every time because they were powerful enough to do that. So, Mahishasura began meditating in the hopes of a boon from Lord Brahma, the supreme creator, and very simplistic in nature. Pleased with his long years of penance, Lord Brahma summoned himself in front of Mahishasura and agreed to grant him a boon. Mahishasura asked for immortality. When Brahma said no, the sly Mahishasura asked for a boon that would prevent any male god, human or demon, from killing him, for he was too arrogant to believe that any woman could kill him. Brahma agreed. This convinced Mahishasura that he was immortal. Soon began his conquest, first the underworld and then the earth. Mahishasura and his army of demons had become way too powerful. The Devas were no match now and were soon driven out of heaven. Finally, after having defeated the Devas, he became the ruler of all the three worlds and unleashed a reign of terror. No deities will be worshipped. I am the only god, he thundered. Not even Brahma, who had granted Mahishasura his boon, was to be worshipped. The distressed Devas turned to Brahma for help to win back heaven. Assessing the severity and the criticality, Brahma took them to Vishnu, the preserver, for a solution. Vishnu, in turn, took them to Lord Shiva, the destroyer. After a thorough root cause analysis done by Supreme Trinity, the solution was proposed, and a powerful light emerged from the faces of the Holy Trinity and the Devas to create the feminine form of the eternal energy of Devi as Goddess Durga. Mother Goddess has 10 hands, and each of her arms held a weapon from the gods like Vishnu's chakra blade, Shiva's trident, Brahma's kamandulu, which is filled with energy drink, among others. A lion was chosen as the Vahana, her vehicle. Once armed, a fierce battle raged. Mahishasura first sent powerful demons like Chanda and Munda and Raktabij to take on Durga. Devi took the form of Chandi to kill demon brothers Chanda and Munda. Chanda and his brother Munda could not be killed in the daytime or at night, so the crossover time was chosen to kill them. When all of them failed, Mahishasura confronted Durga himself, changing forms from buffalo to lion, lion to elephant to a handsome man, but still the goddess Durga triumphed. She struck the final blow just when Mahishasura was emerging from his buffalo form. Thus, the king of Asuras was slain by Durga, who now became Mahishasura, that is, who kills the Mahishasura. And it was much delight of the gods, as the order was restored in all three worlds. Now, in recent times, we Bengalis used to worship Durga in a different emotional philosophy. It's like our own daughter coming from her in-laws' home to her home with all her children for a few days, and the celebration started in all the household, community, state and everywhere. It's a celebration of good over evil among ourselves. So this was the legends of Goddess Durga. Today is Mahalaya. And this is the time when the energy of Mother Goddess will increase to lighten all the darkness around the world. So let's fill ourselves with the positive energy and sail through the times. Be sure the next traveler will come soon. Stay tuned.
That's all for this episode. Thanks for your precious time for watching my video. If you like the video and want to get more videos like this, please give a like and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to click the bell icon to get all the future notification about my freshly created video. So until next episode, bye. Thank you.